Hey guys, I wanted to do just a real quick video. Um, the other day we were having some issues on our group. Darcy was out with her son having oral surgery, and I needed to, just talk. So I called and I talked to Dawn, and in the process of our conversation, she told me she had sent me a little gift. And she mentioned that somebody had sent her some crab post it notes, and she asked what my obsession was with the crabs. So I thought I'd let you guys know. I was born and raised in Maryland, and Maryland is known for its Maryland blue crabs. I married the one person in the world, I guess, that doesn't like crabs. I'm sure there's more of you. But what's wrong? Why don't you like them? They're really, really yummy. Anyhow, when we moved to Texas, I guess I sort of forgot that I wouldn't be able to get them anymore. So now I'm addicted to crabs. And Darcy had found this little guy for me, which I absolutely love. But I think that right there is my favorite part. The fact that it's from Washington State, which is, where Darcy is. And so it just sort of, it's like, this is us. It's Darcy and me. So it sits right in front of my Scentsy warmer that's at my desk. So anyhow, Dawn had someone, I guess, send her some of these. And it's a crab and it's super cute. And then another thing that I absolutely love are butterflies. And she sent me, these are really pretty. I'd love to know if there's a collection because the paper behind it is beautiful, and then it's got just that little butterfly on the edge. So when I stick them in my book, which I haven't used them yet, but when I stick them in a book, you will just be able to see that little butterfly sticking out, which I think is adorable. She also sent me this because it had butterflies and was pink, I'm sure. I absolutely love this. I wish they'd make an art cover like this. It's a little smaller than anything I would use, so it's probably going to break her heart, but I decided what I'm going to do with it. I'm actually going... Sorry, Dawn. I'm actually going to cut this front cover off and take one of the pages from in here so that one side will be like that and the other side will just be lined paper, and I'm going to laminate the two of them together. And then I love the scalloped edge on these. So my daughter and I were actually talking. I think I'm going to do a couple of them for her, just so that she has something where she can write on it with Sharpie and then wipe it off when it's no longer relevant or she's moved it into her planner. But I was thinking, would that not be so cute for like my, daily, reminders or things like that? So I don't know. I may use it as is for a little bit, but I don't want anything to happen to the cover. So I'm sort of torn as to what I want to do. But she knows I'll use it because I love notebooks. She sent me this little pack of Post-its. And again, this little pack of Post-its is adorable. I don't know why you guys find all the butterfly stuff, but I can't find them. Another thing that she sent me was this laminated to-do list. And it says, do it now, do it later. And funny story, I was getting ready to head to school. I had put my binder, my ARC book, my binder, into my purse already. I had everything sitting at the door. The lady that I work with at the school called me and said, "Are we meeting today?" And of course I knew we were. And so I said, "Yeah, unless you don't think we have to. We've been there every day for the last 2.5, 3 weeks. we both are exhausted. We were joking how neither one of us have had a chance to go to the grocery store, get our vehicles washed, schedule appointments, do anything like that. So we just decided that today we were going to take the day off. Amber was in a car accident yesterday. She is fine. She's sore, but other than that, she's okay. So yesterday was a little more than I could handle. We had a bad weekend. We had some things come out that are very worrisome. My youngest daughter's going through some bullying issues at school, and it's causing her a great deal of pain and stress and frustration. And then my husband went out of town, and thank God he'll be back tonight. I really don't like when he goes away, because it seems that everything has to go wrong while he's gone. So anyhow, so my book was still in the bag at the front door, and we've been having issues with our internet. They're now telling me it's a network issue outside. So it's been going on now for 5 years, and I'm hoping that maybe we actually got the problem fixed. Yeah, so try to remember where I was. So the gentleman that I was on the phone with that was giving me the tech support issues, or the tech support numbers and my code, he actually was like, well, grab a piece of paper and a pen. I'm going to give you some information you need to write down. So the only thing that was in front of me was my cup of Sharpies. I do have a cup of regular pens to the right of me. I had my book from Dawn, which I hadn't decided yet what I was going to do. And I did have a little set of Post-it notes sitting next to me. But pretty much everything else was picked up. And I knew that I needed to write down what he was saying. So what I ended up doing, believe it or not, is I just grabbed one of my Sharpies and I started writing. And it's great. I mean, now it's all on here. This has not even been punched yet, and I'm already using it. Got off the phone with him and got a phone call from the school counselor and had some things that I had to write down from her. So I was able to write down what she had to tell me. And then last night, right before I went to bed, I actually got a phone call from my daughter's father asking if I could look up some flight information. So I was able to write down what I needed to look up and what airline. And it's all on here, and it's not going to come off. I mean, it's not going to smear, nothing. So, but when the time comes, I can just take an alcohol wipe and wipe it all off. Another trick, if you don't want to carry alcohol wipes, and I wrote down on the bottom just so I could show you. As you can see here, it says Pay Verizon, okay? If you take just a dry erase marker and you color over top of that, like that. And of course, I don't recommend you use your fingers, but in a bind, I guess you could. I actually have, not this, but I have some t-shirts that I've cut up that I keep in my purse for like a snot rag tissue, whatever you want to call it. So then you just wipe it off and it's gone. And what you're seeing right here is actually bleed through. Not bleed through, it's just that there's nothing backing it. So if there was something back there, you wouldn't see it. But yeah, and it just wipes off. So if you don't have a way to carry alcohol with you, and they don't have to be Expo brand. It just needs to be a dry erase marker. I just happen to have some of these left over from when I homeschooled. So you just, color it over top of it, wipe it off, and start again. Or, like Darcy recommends, you just take the alcohol, swabs and clean it off. I don't carry those around in my purse. I did when the kids were littler, and like right after they'd get their ears pierced or something like that, but I don't anymore. I actually wish that they had brought out, I have these in my purse. Wish they had brought out one in like an alcohol spray, because that would be awesome, because you could, or peroxide spray even. You could spray it, let it dry, and then spray it with that. So, yeah. So those are the things that Dawn sent me. I'm going to try to cover up the stuff that y'all don't need to see. None of it's important. They actually canceled my ticket and my troubleshooting ticket because they found that it was a network problem, not a line issue. So they're not even coming out. So I got these little cuties from Dawn, which I absolutely love. And I already came up with the idea that I am going to, now I have to find where I put it. Uh-oh, where did I put it? Oh, they're there. I took 2 of the little Krabbies, and then I put them back to back. I need to line them up better. But I put them back to back, and what I've decided I'm going to do, because I absolutely love them, and I don't know if I'll ever be able to get them again, is I'm going to laminate a few of them together and make little spots that I can write, a phone number down, or a don't forget to call, yada yada yada, and then laminate that. So, and I think I'm going to do it with a couple of these. Darcy's video was very informative. I had not ever thought about doing so much lamination in my book until I saw the planner she made for her mom. And I got to thinking that I take a lot of random notes that don't mean anything. I mean, they do for that day, and they're scribbled. They're scribbled, like on a Post-it, and then I take the Post-it and I throw it away, or I pull it up and I write it in the book, and then I just throw it away. Well, I'm wasting. Now, I don't have 20 pounds of, I keep getting messages. I don't have 20 pounds of Post-its. I did not get in on that deal. So what I have is, different ones that either I've purchased or they've been racked to me. Now, I'm not going to do my flags, but, like this is one of my favorite Post-its. I mean, I absolutely love it. The lines are nice and small. This one I probably won't laminate because the lines are too small for me to write with the Sharpie. Even though I use the ultra fine point, I do find that I can't write that small. And I'm thinking that I may actually come up with a few other ones that I'm going to put in there. I actually really like, I got a set of these. They're just to-dos. They're actually by Rolla brand. I think these are the ones that are available in Canada. But yeah, so I actually really like that. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to trim off this section all the way around, except for where it says to do. And it says the same on both sides. Or I may just washi tape, and actually that's what I'll do. I'll washi tape over it, add a couple little stickers to, brighten it up and make it pretty. Run it through the laminator and try it. Darcy's very creative, and whenever I see her ideas, it's like, why didn't I think of that? Because I don't have that mindset. She laminated the little, and I forget what that one says. It's the little circle one that she did in her mom's book. I happen to have those, and I've been trying to figure out what to do with them because I don't want to use them because they were a rack. I did not ever find them at my Walmart. And so I thought, I'll just hold on to them. I'll find a use for them. They're really cute. But anyhow, so yeah, guys, have a good day. I'm going to try to do another video today. The kids are out at the grocery store. The other kids are at school. So I am going to try to pop in here and do one more video. But this one's already over 15 minutes, and you know how much YouTube loves that. So have a good one, guys. Catch y'all later.